If there is a sudden power outage when running, what terrible things will happen? At 11 o'clock in the night, the girl was exercising alone in the gym. The boss saw that there was only one customer in the big gym. Very distressed. So I rushed to the security and asked the security to turn off all the lights. To force the customer to leave. The security had to do it. At this time, the girl on the running machine was running faster and faster. Keep increasing the speed of running. At this time, the light suddenly went out. Then the girl made a sharp scream. Although the light was off. But the running machine was still on. A high-speed running bag stuck the girl's hair tightly. On the other side of the monitor. The security and the boss were stunned by this terrible scene. Until they saw the girl dead. The two of them reacted and made a tragedy. In the end, the female boss hid the girl's body. I want to keep the secret forever. But strange things keep happening. This day, a male customer is sitting and exercising. Suddenly I heard a running machine on the other side. Turn around. I don't know when there was another girl running. This made the Awei at home full of energy. I was going to keep exercising for a few more hours. But the next second he found out that the equipment was out of order. This made Awei nervous. He quickly turned his head to call the girl for help. But the girl who was still running. But strangely disappeared. Excuse me. At this time, Awei suddenly felt something was wrong. The fish light seemed to see a shadow squatting on the fitness equipment. The fish ghost is squatting on the equipment. Don't move. It seems that the two legs can't bear the weight. Awei quickly pressed her knees with both hands. He knew that if the equipment fell down, he would die. Fortunately, after a while of eating milk, he put the equipment back on. But the security card of the fixed equipment is still not working. At this time, the strength of the legs has been consumed by the belt. At this time, the strength of the legs has been consumed by the belt. The only thing that can be done is to let the equipment fall. The light suddenly went out. The shadow suddenly disappeared. Awei immediately felt much more relaxed. The switch that was off just now has also returned to normal. This ghost place. He didn't dare to bring it back for a moment. Hurry back home. But soon he had a reason to go back to the gym. He dropped his phone in the gym. He had to wear a jacket and go back. But it was his choice to let go of his voice. Awei searched the gym for a while. I found my phone lying on the treadmill. Just when he was wondering why his phone was here, the light in the gym was extinguished again. Awei immediately recalled what happened just now. So he got up and wanted to leave. But something strange happened. He felt like there was something behind him. Just when he thought it was an abnormal sound. Turn around and see a ghost. On the other side, the security guard looked at the surveillance video. If there is something to think about. Isn't the place where Awei ran is the place where the girl had an accident? At this time, Awei on the treadmill is running around. He wants to turn off the machine. But it doesn't work at all. Because the female ghost is floating behind him to control his money. That's how Awei died on the treadmill. It turned out that there was another life in the gym. The woman boss was disgusted. The security guard wanted to call the police. But the woman boss was afraid to affect the business. She still chose to hide the truth. In order to prevent it from happening again. She decided not to open the store at night. But what the woman boss never thought of. Her son came to the gym at late night. The man was working out and his cell phone rang. When he heard his son in the gym, the woman was immediately nervous. Let his son get out of there. But his son has hung up the phone. No accident. The light went out again. A ghost appeared. A ghost appeared. A ghost appeared.